Okay, we're back this Monday. It is the 20th, almost coming on Memorial Day weekend. The stocks is both heating up and then being put out. And we got a mixed bag today. But I'm still on that GWAV and some more. I want to introduce another stock to you today. Let me share our screen. And this is the one I picked. This is a pricey stock, but I think you would like to see this one. Okay. Um, I picked this one up on my scanner, and no, this is in one of my trade elites, whatever that subscription is, trade elites. And this one right here is the guy was talking about, I think it was Elon Musk. No, it wasn't Elon. It was some other. He was talking about this stock, and he said at the end he would give the name of it, and he did. So I looked it up, and this is what you can see what I saw. On my tool, is when he's engaged in discovery, development of therapeutic oncology, and it's one of those sleepers. It's trading 71.4% below its estimated fair value. It's earning projected the forecast, and they talk about earnings grew 100 this year, over 109%. So it should be up. Um, they said around 200. They announced an equity buyback of 100 million worth of shares. They announced that on the 16th. That was last Friday. 7 days has been down. 1 year is not doing too well, but you can see it's at 57 or $56, $57. It should be 221. So I said I'll bite it. I don't have any debt. And let's see what's going on. Who's holding this stock? It's right here in the middle of the food chain. It's not the top of the food chain. So price to earnings, it appears, and you can look at, these stocks make me a little bit of money, but they don't make me the super money that the smaller ones does. They go up faster, but these over time, these are the ones you want in your portfolio. These are the ones you want in your 401k. If you got a financial advisor, I'm not one. You might want to tell them, take a look at that. This might be already in your 401 or TSP. This is company and this is industry. Analyst forecast growth. Okay. But I like this one. And they saying, this is my tool, but other analysts are saying it's supposed to grow even further than this thing right here. Right now, they said quality earnings. They write quality earnings. The company versus industry and past earnings growth and analysis. The green is green everywhere, so we talk about financial, it's all green. And that's assets, liabilities, long-term assets, liabilities. They bought back some equity. Okay, so this is the balance sheet, reducing, no debt. And now you want to see who's on these guys. Dividends. Do they do a dividend? No, they're insignificant to turn. They don't do dividends at this point. Okay, let's see the management structure. This guy get paid $16 million a year. So that shows you price. They say he's about right, because this guy's been around for 10 years and he's making money. There he is right there, get paid 16 million in compensation. And these are the other, president researcher, he get paid 16 million. So that's a lot of money, but they make a lot of money. Experience management, 8.3 years. You can see okay. Average tenure, they've been selling. Okay. But look who's on it. Institutions on it. So yeah, your 401k, your TSP is probably already on this big one. Hedge funds is on it. Okay, insiders, and that's the public. I bought it, so I guess public is so minuscule. You got BlackRock and Vanguard on this thing. They got millions of dollars in this. They got billions of dollars on this one. So if your 401k went down, it's because it should have been about 200 and it dropped. Okay, let's see who else. All but here, George, Jacobs, Invesco, yeah, Morgan Stanley, brokerage, Los Angeles Capital, all the big boys are on this one. Okay, but this is mostly institutions and hedge funds. Okay. But I wanted to show you that before we get to the big. Okay, so let's reshare. Let's see what's happening in the market today. My feisty one, I had to introduce. That's my grand. She's the feisty one. She said, "Come on, stop playing." That's what she's saying. Stop playing with me. Okay, so I'm gonna go and reshare. I'm gonna get what's going on in the market today. You know, I haven't looked since I haven't looked at that much, but let's do it. Let's share. Okay. Okay. That's what we're doing in the market. This is my business account right here. And you can see I picked up, see this GWAV again. You see it's you know, I bought in again. I took out all my money. I said, okay, I'm not gonna let them take you know, I hit at 4 cents and I say, no, I made 1,000, I took it out. So get mad at me. But I came back in at 14 cents. And now let's see if it drops and do what it do. But I can take this one out. I just leave it over here and see. But it's making me a little bit of money. This it still got a lot of folks on it, you know. You know, if you think about it, you know, this one still got what 32 million people came out today because it's not no, excuse me, 340 million people. That's not something to sneeze at. Okay, so almost 500 million people. Friday, when I made the last week when I made the $10,000, this one came out like here 1.2 or 3 billion people on this thing. But today, I guess because it wasn't flying up like it was on the other day, they took their profits and left it alone. But it's still, that's a lot of people on this one. Okay. And you can see Microsoft is trying to do something today. We're back up to, it went from 420 to 424. So they're trying to do something. The news is also NVIDIA is trying to do something too. NVIDIA was up as high as like 950 today. They had dropped to like 919 or something like that, 9 something. That, and I got it 924. Earnings is coming up, so people will be back on you. Don't worry about it. SAVA not doing, you know, AT&T, TTO. It's really it bought back some equity. So you know, I got 300. I should have kept it when it was 300 and bought about 3,000 of them because right now it's at $6. I bought it when it was 3. I bought 300 of them because I thought, you know, I bought it at 260. It went down to 269, and I said, okay, they're not gonna do anything for a while. But I wind up, you know, I should have put more on this. You know, now it's at $6. Okay, they bought back equity. So you know, I made a little money. I can snatch it out and make $900, but I won't do it right now. VB, you know, they went 62. They went as high as 64 today. They still making me a little money. I still got 1,000 of these because when they fly up, they got a low float. They do it. They gonna fly. And then I don't think they're gonna stop this one because this one should be about $15 a share. VXRT, it should be about $10, $15, $20, $30 a share. That's the gummy pill. So right now it's down today. It's down to 90 cents. I got it 83 cents, so I'll leave it alone. Okay, so we got about 6 minutes. So let's go on this individual. This is the one I took the GWAV because he had about 10,000 at 4 cents. I took it out, but you know, I might come back in. But look, you know, I made back up all my losses on this one, and I love it. So I got about 11,000. This is from cash count, so I don't have to worry about my margin account. My margin account, you know, they charge about, they don't charge. They say you know, they give me some money and then they take some of them my shares that I buy. They charge like 8%, but they spot me some money so they can tag along on my trade. So I settle for 92% of what I make. But if I lose, guess what? They come back and say, you lost. So you give me my money, you lost, that kind of thing. That's a margin account. But you can see these are all good stuff. I'm gonna probably get a good one to go on this side. I don't know whether it's gonna be NVIDIA. I don't know. NVIDIA, it look like it's trying to do something. But if it drops to a lower level, I'll pick it up because I know it's going back up. Okay. NVIDIA or even Microsoft, one of those two, or even Tesla, I might look at it again, take a second look. But there's a lot of good ones, a lot of good ones. Now let's look. I got about 4 minutes. Let's look at the last set. Okay. This is my margin account. See, margin account, I can snatch it out. That's what I love about it. That's why I bought 20,000 more of these things at 15 cents. And it's up to 16 cents. See, I make a little money. I can snatch it out and make, a couple of $100, but I won't at this point in time. I might at the end of the day, I'm gonna snatch it out because I think it's gonna go down. If it go down, guess what? I just sort of snatch it out. AMD, I picked that back up. I bought about 10 shares because I thought it was starting to do something. Because anytime NVIDIA do something, its competitor is AMD. So I decided to pick them up and say, okay, if they race up, I guarantee you, if NVIDIA come out with good earnings and they don't run their mouth and make a mistake and say how good they are, they're going to $1,000 share. This one going to about 200 or 300. So I might add to it. It depends on what NVIDIA is going to do. NVIDIA don't do anything, guess what? I'm snatching out both of them. Okay, that's how you do it. You snatch out. I lost money when I began this trail, but this is the kind of thing. If I was you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Get 25, 30,000 if you can out of your 401ks, or get a cash account for 10. And invest your money. This is investing. This is not gambling. This is investing. Intel it looked like it's going down again. So I'm gonna leave it, I was gonna let it do. I'm gonna take Intel out. I don't want Intel losing on me, So I'm going ahead and sell Intel. This is how I see it is. Save me about $3,000. Okay, get me under that, that margin. Okay, this one right here, NC, is so low. I'm gonna leave it on there because it's trying to do something. I bought it 315. This thing can, at the end of the day, it's gonna be green. And like I say, Luna, that one's doing pretty good. Microsoft is doing pretty good. Then you got earnings coming on the 22nd. NVIDIA is trying to do something. We're making a little bit of money here. Not a lot, but a little bit. This one right here I picked up too. It was 16. It was really, at the time, it was like $11. And I went out of it because it looked like it was going backwards. And then I came back in. It went all the way up to 18, 19 cents. And I bought 3,000 of them at the time. Now I take 1,000 because this is really, it's a solar stock. It normally it can go all the way up to $35 a share. But right now, like I say, I probably take it out and play with it a little bit more. Tesla's being Tesla. At least it's staying above 170. And sell at 171. So it's not doing anything today. And then VBIV, see it being back up to 64 again. And I like that, I like when it goes up to 64, but I want it to go up to what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be almost, that's 64 cents. It should be about $15, even more than that. So that's a good drug coming out of there. They're in phase 3 on a few of them. And so I'm keeping, even CRISPR, I'm keeping CRISPR. It's not making, I'm trying to judge, I'm trying to judge it and saying, am I judging this thing right? But yeah, so we're gonna come back and revisit all these things, let's look at all of them because we're getting ready to close down. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. So I'm still over 80 100,000, which is good. I'm almost 82. And I got a margin buying power of 106. I won't do that. I won't take 106. If anything, I buy NVIDIA, and that'll cost me about $106,000, and then let it shoot up just a few pennies, and then it'll really make me some money. But I won't do that. I won't. NVIDIA is $900 a share. So yeah, it'll be about 100. It'll be about 100,000 if I buy 100 of them. It'd be about 900 and some thousand. And I say, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't put that much money and risk it on any of these stocks. But the little small ones, that's the ones I want you to keep track of. The GW is the winner is GW again, GWAV. Still a winner. Look at maybe 258. And it's, it back down fit. It's still gonna do something. It niched out the 230 from NVIDIA, and then you got TTO was 126. So with all the losses, this was one always lose or gain. This is one ain't going nowhere right now. But I'm gonna hang on to it because I only bought for like 100 and something, and it's got 3 million shares. So I'm gonna stay right there. Okay, so let's stop sharing. God bless you. God keep you. God cause faith shine on you and give you peace. There you go. Yeah, see, I'm trying, Olivia. I'm trying, but you I made you a little bit last week. So let's see what we're gonna do next time. God bless you. God keep you. God cause faith shine on you and give you peace. And hopefully, Friday we'll try to look at this one again and see if we move past that 81 or did we go down some. I'm trying. My goal this year is 100,000, and hopefully I get 1 million. That's the goal. My goal is 100,000. Realistically, $1 million supernaturally. So we'll see if God blow on it, it'll be way over $1 million. Because these players, I'm not a financial advisor, but I got some good stock. Because most of the stocks I have, 99% of them, you got BlackRock and the rest of these guys I got millions of dollars on these things. So if they got millions, I can put my little pennies on there. Okay. So we'll see you next time. God bless you.